Flames veteran Michael Frolik, number 67, celebrates his goal with teammates Garnet Hathaway, number 21, Mark Jankowski, no. 77, and Michael Furland, number 79, in their win over the Street Louis Blues at the Dome on Wednesday, December 20, 2017. Todd Corral, the Canadian press Garnet Hathaway's snarl on Wednesday against the Street Louis Blues was enough to make the Grinch jealous. But for whatever the reason, despite the season, the scrappy Calgary Flames winger found a way to get under the skin of the St. Louis Blues. The first brouhaha was in the final 2 minutes of the second period when he took offense to Vladimir Tarasenko's shot, sent towards Flames goalie Mike Smith after the whistle was blown for a penalty. He continued to mix it up in the third period with Magnus Paajarvi, providing some physical play and another scrum after some offensive zone time in the Blues' end. But the biggest impact the third-line winger had was on Dougie Hamilton's game-winning goal at 7:03 into the final frame as Hathaway created havoc in front of Blues netminder Carter Hutton, and shortly after that, he cranked Blues captain Alex Pietrangelo behind the net for good measure. 1. Hathaway is hard to play against every shift, said Flames head coach Glenn Gulutzan. He doesn't take a shift off. Every shift, he plays like his last. He's physical. You saw the hit on a top player in the league. The goal. He went straight to the net. It was Dougie's goal, and Dougie was in a good spot. But you've got a guy standing in front and the goalie can't see. Hathaway does the little things that, unless you're watching closely, you may not notice. Someone who didn't notice. Hamilton, I thought a shot was coming, and I went to the slot to see what would come from it, said the Flames defender. The puck bounced out, and I just whacked it. I didn't know what the goalie was doing or what was going on there. It was just nice to have that go in and get the 2 points. It almost makes one wonder if Hathaway may get his perfect Christmas wish, a permanent spot in the Flames dressing room, just like his line mate and former All-Stockton Heat pal Mark Jankowski received recently. The banged-up Blues, the 2nd of December 22, have now lost 4 of their past 5 outings, mustering a grand total of 4 goals over that span, and are desperately missing one of their best marksmen, Jaden Schwartz. The Flames, 1-8-1-4-3, meanwhile, came off Sunday's 6-1 win over the Vancouver Canucks and have one more date before the holiday break, Friday against the Montreal Canadiens at the Saddle Dome, 7 p.m. Sportsnet West, Sportsnet 960 The Fan. We want to go into the Christmas break feeling good about where we're at in the standings, said Smith, who made 21 stops in the victory. It's something we've been talking about a lot. There's going to be those games going down the stretch. Everyone's fighting for points, so we've got to learn how to play in tight games. Once we got the lead, we hunkered down. It was a good thing Hathaway brought the action, which is, to put it in perspective, was similar to Cousin Eddie showing up on Clark Griswold's front lawn. The first period was uneventful and downright boring. That is, except for a Michael Frolik goal which was scored in the most interesting fashion. Unmanned in front, the right winger sent a puck blocker side on Hutton which flipped up and into the net. But as it crossed the line, Blues rookie Taj Thompson tried to slyly slide the puck out of the net. The play continued before the horn blew, signaling a goal which came, officially, at the 7:58 mark of the opening frame. It was only the 6th time this season the Flames have led after one period. They also had one power play, which generated a grand total of 0 shots. The Blues tied it early in the second period as Braden Shen danced around Troy Brouwer on a man advantage with Hamilton in the penalty box for cross-checking. After blocking 3 shots in the first period and logging 4:56 of ice time in the first period, Travis Hamonic did not return for the remainder of the game when he awkwardly twisting his leg at some point during the opening frame. However, Gulutzan said he wasn't ruling Hamonic out for Friday's game and that he tweaked his groin. The Flames' second-pairing defenseman joins Jaromir Jagr, lower body, and Chris Versteeg, hip surgery, in sickbay. Codland at postmedia.com.